Hey, social media is one big casino. There are slot machines everywhere. A chance to win this, a chance to win that, a chance to get this, a chance to get that. And it can become either more of a fun, adventurous exploration, or it can be more of a debilitating danger zone. And it can get a little overwhelming at times because there is an addictive quality to social media that many of us know, but if you don't know, you may feel the pull to being on social media in ways that you probably aren't fully aware of. I myself can get overwhelmed. And being someone who's been a social media user pretty much most of my life, I've been a part of its evolution. And it's not been until the past couple years where I've been using social media for more educational, informative purposes rather than just leisure scrolling and entertaining myself just to fit in. I've come to realize that there are three different categories of social media that most of us fit in. And the first one is a social media user. The second one is a social media content creator or influencer. And the third one is a social media expert. Now, a social media user is who we all are. If you're seeing me through this screen and you have an account on the platform, then you are a user. And a user just simply explores the features and watches and consumes the content and build community based off of that. You can be a content user and not be a content creator or influencer or a content or social media expert. Now, the second one is a social media content creator or influencer. You are creating the content, you are using the features, and you are putting yourself into the algorithm to be seen, to be heard, to be witnessed by other users. And you contribute to the community building process. And depending on the platform, usually social media platforms start out in the beginning stages, really highlighting the content creators, those who are putting creation onto the platform in ways that you may not see in real life. And this affords you the chance to build popularity, to gain monetary access to certain things, and to eventually afford a livable lifestyle. And this is what sort of fuels the casino mentality, the lottery machine mentality, because everybody wants that. Everybody wants the privilege, everybody wants the benefit. And this inspires other users to be content creators and other users to be influencers. And here then enters social media experts and content creator experts. These are those who, in essence, hijack the content creators process and create clickbait content. And clickbait content is usually the type of content that creates and hypothesizes what works on the platform and how you can gain the benefits and the privileges that come with what works on the platform. The operative word here is hypothesize, meaning it's no clear, certain answer to the question. Is no clear, certain, it's really a prediction. Like when you do a science project, you have a hypothesis. And so a hypothesis is literally a prediction. And predictions are not certain. They could probably be certain or they could probably be uncertain. They could probably go your way or probably go another way. Oftentimes, these clickbait posts can send you to a link or to a video reel that is littered with misinformation for a high value price. This is where the scamming is fueled. This is where the spamming is fueled. And it becomes more and more overwhelming. And for me, when I notice myself on the brink of overwhelm, I step back and then I'm often reminded that nobody knows what's going on. I don't care how well informed or well educated you are about the metrics and the algorithm of any platform. There's still a mystery there. And there's still things about the platform that you just don't know. And it's one of the reasons, well, before I go to the next point, to finish this point, no one knows what's going on because everybody's winging it. The evidence of this is through multiple different avenues that people take to monetize what they put out on these platforms, meaning multiple streams of income. You have those who are content creators, and that leads to whatever your business is, whatever your digital content is, whatever it is that you have to offer. Being on social media gives you the privilege to create these avenues where you can experience cash flow because there is no guarantee on what will work best for you when you do it. And that's what makes this the luck of the draw, because if you don't make it in this avenue, then chances are you could make it in that avenue, and then you can make it in that avenue. But then what happens when you've exhausted all the avenues? Where is what's the next best thing? Well, the next best thing, but also the most important thing, is your relationship with yourself. Like, what is your relationship with your intention on social media? Is it to be a consumer? Is it to be a content creator? Or is it to be an expert or to present yourself as an expert? Now, for me, I consider myself to be a content creator because it's the middle ground between the two. And what I offer on social media is my creation, my thoughts, my expression. And when I put my thoughts and my expression out into the social media sphere, then the chips fall where they land. And whoever is receptive to what I say become a gravitational pull toward what it is that I'm doing. Now, I have no conscious power over who shows up for me. All I have conscious power over is what I bring to the platform. And that will determine the balance. That will determine whether social media becomes this addictive force or it becomes a power source for your own personal development and your own intention. Because when it becomes intentional, or when your presence on social media becomes more intentional, then it puts you in the driver's seat. You become the captain of the ship. You become the writer of your own book. You literally become the algorithm. You become the metrics. You become the niche. You become the community. And then whatever platform that you're on, it adjusts to how you're wired. And it becomes this collaboration. And when you're in that flow of collaboration, then what works best for you naturally comes in and supports who you are, supports the algorithm that you are, supports the metrics that you are, supports the community that you are. And then you start to see the physical evidence of all of these things without forcing it, without pushing it, without putting pressure on yourself. And that is what makes it more of a fun, adventurous exploration rather than a debilitating danger zone. And then you take your wins and you move along, and then you take your losses as lessons and say thank you and move along. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. But thank you for stopping by for this conversation and this topic. If you enjoyed the content and if you enjoy these kinds of videos, then please subscribe, like, share, comment, do all the things that they invite you to do on the social media platform or here on the YouTube channel. And let's keep expanding the space and expanding the conversation. So I'm going to love and let go for right now. But in the meantime, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, and make the best of this right now moment and the right now moments to come.